So the main issue we're working on today is reinforcing the frame and trying to do something to help with the vibrations that we were seeing in the aluminum frame. There are two things that I'm going to start out with. So idea number one, we've actually already done, which is using carbon fiber for the frame instead of aluminum. So carbon fiber has some vibration damping properties, whereas the aluminum almost seems to amplify the vibrations. So this is actually the front, and the purpose of this bar was actually to use as a footrest. But I noticed that these two front arms had the least vibrations out of all of them, which makes sense because it's got some reinforcement, it kind of holds them together. So we're going to try and apply that here with this carbon fiber frame, which is especially important because this body is so tiny, but it's the biggest I can make right now. So in order to take this principle and apply it over here, I got 8 carbon fiber tubes from Amazon. It cost me about 150 bucks. I sold some junk on Marketplace to justify buying these. These are 500 millimeters in length, which is exactly half the length of each of these arms. So what we're going to do is make some braces to put these in between each of the arms all the way around the whole drone. And what this will do, hopefully, is reduce the vibrations that will already be minimized by the carbon fiber's properties. And also, since we're joining the arms in the middle, I'm hoping that functionally it basically makes the body itself bigger, if that makes any sense, by reducing the length that the arms have to create vibrations. So as you saw in the intro, I put it together, and here's what we've got. And I think it looks really cool. So for every drone that I build, I actually have kind of a fun little name for it. And my wife thought that I should call this one the Spider because it had 8 legs. So I was referring to it as the Spider, but now that I have these extra tubes around the outside of it, it looks more like a web. So let me know in the comments if you guys think I should call it the Spider or the Web, or something else, I guess. And a funny thing about the Spider, it's almost identical in size to the aluminum frame, which was a complete accident. However, it is a little bit bigger because the tubes come to the end of the motor mounts on the aluminum frame. And I obviously don't have motor mounts on the Spider yet. So it will be a little bit bigger. But one huge benefit that we will have of the Spider over the aluminum frame is the weight. I mean, obviously. So here's the aluminum frame, and I'm going to attempt to weigh it. This probably isn't the best way to do it, but I'm just trying to get a quick number. Yeah. Well, that's as high as it goes, so I guess it's a good thing it's off the ground. Like 1 inch. 34.6 pounds. And here's the Spider at 6.8 pounds. Of course, like I said earlier, to be fair, the 1/4 inch thick steel plates for the motor mounts that are on the flying car frame do add some weight, and this of course doesn't have any motor mounts, but still that's a huge difference in weight. So I can easily carry this frame with one hand, which is really nice considering the last build was super heavy. And I'm happy to hear any suggestions you guys have while I'm building this. Just leave them in the comments. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.